Good Thursday morning, everybody. I'm going to go down to the mailbox and get my mail in between the rain. What are y'all doing? Oh, somebody got stepped on. Somebody jumped from the ramp. Anyway, let's walk down here. I'm going to come out here in a little bit, cut some grass for my girls because they love it. And yesterday, they eat good every day. Who am I kidding? Yesterday, they had a lot of ham, so I'm not going to give them anything like that today because it was pretty salty. Hey, look here. Some people call these buttercups. These are jonquils. And I call them that because that's what they call them in Cades Cove. The old timers back in the day. Right there. And right there. And this is a cactus. I got to come out here and pick up these sticks. My goodness. This is a prickly pear cactus. And years ago, my youngest daughter's grandmother had a cactus. And she didn't want it anymore. And she gave it to me. And I got tired of getting stabbed by these little barbs. They're not coming out right now, but they will. And poked by these. They hurt. So I remember throwing that thing out behind the wood pile. And this was probably 1998. And in spring, I looked and there was a bloom coming up out of where I'd thrown cat litter out. So I dug it back up and took it to my mom. And she had it for years and years. And then when she moved into her little house after my dad passed away and we sold the home, she was going to leave it because she couldn't get it. So I dug it up. I think I dug it up. Somebody did. And we took it over to where she lives. And it just was looking bad one day. It was in a flower pot that was broken and nobody could get it out. Not broken. I'm sorry. It was in a flower pot and it was not big enough. So I picked it up and broke it so I could get it out. And I planted it in the ground. So this is that original plant that's that old. And it'll look better when it warms up a little. It's pretty shriveled right now. But when these fall off on the ground, so there's a dead bloom, they'll just root wherever they fall. This one has, let's see here. This one has fallen and it's taken root by itself. See these little things? Oh my goodness, they are awful. So I got to come out here in a few weeks and rake this out. But here's the big dude. I paid $25 for this guy off of Facebook Marketplace about 6 years ago. And I had it in different places in a barrel up at the house at one time. And then I realized I need to put it somewhere and leave it. So this area right here, I call this the stand of trees. I had a hammock in it at one time for my stepdaughter when she was a teenager. And one day she was out here and a snake come from this way and crawled all the way under her hammock and scared her to death. And she wouldn't come out here anymore. Even though, that was a fluke. And it was probably a black snake. Black snakes are good. Anyway, so nothing was ever done here. So I put them here so I could never have to mess with them again. And it was about that. It was that right there. And I planted it in the middle. And it has spread out to this. And I really don't know exactly what this is. Why this is over here. Because that's like that over there. Unless I brought a leaf over and stuck it in the ground. So, see this one on the ground? Let's see if it's tried to root. Nope, good. See, it's not dead. I want to be careful here. Hey, Daria. I'm going to come over here. Let's see here. Here's a good empty spot. Oh, I was going to dig with that, but it's rotted. Maybe I can use this rock. I'm going to make a little depression in this. Let's make a little hole here. Let's take this big guy. I need to cut some of this spring, give to my mom. Okay, let me put the dirt around it, stand by. Okay, I put some rocks in front of it and stuck it in the ground. And I guarantee in a few weeks that it'll be rooted and I won't be able to pull it back out. It's a really cool plant. And look how big the base is. That's crazy. It's so thick. And this is the mother. This is the mother plant. Look how magnificent. And this dude will have blooms. They will come out in these red things. and have the most beautiful blooms on it. You just wouldn't believe it. So I'm going to come out here and work on this in a few weeks. I leave the leaves around it in the fall. I put them there and leave them there to protect it. And then I rake it out and just let it go all summer. I never water it. And look at that, how it's going over the rocks. I'm going to have to make this barrier bigger. My goodness, that one's about out of it. Anyway, I got sidetracked going to the mailbox, and that became a really good short to show you guys. Well, a little bit longer than a short. I got to pick up all these sticks pretty soon. I'm going to make a wooden little fence to go around some stuff if I don't have to have surgery on my leg. I had an appointment yesterday and I couldn't go. I didn't feel good. So I go on March 11th and we'll find out about that. And all these plans that I'm dreaming of are probably going to be put on hold for a little while. So I'm going to walk down to the mailbox on this beautiful, gloomy day. It looks a lot darker on camera than it actually is. Look at that. Beautiful. Daria's not following me. I can't believe it. Okay, guys, that was the video for right now. I may put another one up to here in a little while. I'm starting to feel a little better today.